Working away as usual, I see. So, it's about time for the next movie review then, huh?
Yes. Yes, it is.
So then, what's the movie about this week?
Oh, it's another 1980s horror movie that we both like, called House.
Ooh. Starts off following Roger Cobb. Roger is a horror writer and plans to finally start working on his next book, based on his inspiration, his time during Vietnam. Despite his editor trying to talk him out of it, soon after Roger finds out his aunt is dead and figures it's a good time to move back to the old house and get away from things.
But his true intent is to go back where he last saw his son, something else other than Vietnam that still haunts him to this day. After a few visions and an attack from a huge closet monster, Roger has no choice but to believe that his aunt's house is haunted, much like she has said for years. With this in mind, Roger starts to hunt down the demons of the house in hopes of finding his lost son and putting an end to all of this.
The cast is an interesting collection of actors. We have William Catt, who plays Roger, who is best known for his role in the TV show The Greatest American Hero, where he plays a man given a superhero costume, but lost the instructions as to how to make it work. In more recent times, he's done voices, in particular for Batman the Brave and the Bold. We also have George Wendt, otherwise known to most people as Norm from Cheers. Also, one of our main villains is played by Richard Mull, who's best known as Bull the Bailiff from Night Court, and the sorceress Zeusia from the movie The Sword and the Sorcerer, which is actually a fantasy movie we need to cover one of these days. He's also done voice work for Mighty Max, Freakazoid, and also both Batman and the animated series and Batman the Brave and the Bold, both of them of which he played Two-Face.
Our director for this outing is Steve Miner, the same man who directed parts 2 and 3 for Friday the 13th, and also directed Halloween 7, also known as Halloween H2O. So he already had 2 of those 3 movies under his belt before going into this film, and it does show a little as it's very clean editing, but also manages to find creepy uneasiness in the fairly normal setting. But also for the effects, we have DreamQuest Images, a huge special effects company that lasted until 2001, when it died after being bought out by Disney, and then lacked any actual use by the company. However, their work still stands out as some of the best you can find and still stands the test of time. Some of the more engaging and highly remembered films include Gremlins, V the Final Battle, and a number of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies and The Sixth Sense.
Well, overall it makes for a pretty good movie, but hey, we still haven't actually gone over what we're going to be doing for our actual reviews yet.
Oh, but Matt, we already have. We just take literally what we've said before the camera, and we'll edit it down, and put images over it.
Oh, I guess that works. I mean, it means that we're never going to have movie audio again, but at the same time, I guess it helps keep the copyright claimers off our backs.
Yes, exactly. It will keep them all off of us. But I guess we're done for now, then?
Yes, we are done for now, but one should also mention the movie soundtrack, which also contained...
House 2!
House. Enter at your own risk.